Now we're going to learn how to do a circular pattern. We're going to continue using these needles of 2.5 millimeters of aluminum and this thread fine, okay? The thickness is fine. Now, the first step to do a circular pattern is a ring. You can do it with 2 fingers, and when you have practiced more, you can do it with 1. It's better with only 1 finger because the waste of thread is going to be less, okay? So, with your index and middle fingers, you are going to do 2 wraps, okay, with the thread. This is the 1, 2 wraps. Then you are going to move this first thread under the second one, okay? Look, in this way. The first one under the second one. Look, in this way. When you have introduced that needle, you are going to move out your fingers. Here is it, the ring, okay? Now, with your index finger, you are going to have this thread. Look, hold this thread in this way. Now, this thread, you're going to move it into this hole. Look, here are 2 holes. You're going to move this thread into this one. Look, with a needle. We move it into this one. And now you're going to pull in this way, this thread, to close this knot. And here is it, our ring. You can close it a little bit in this way, only pulling this rest of the thread. Look, in this way. And now we are going to begin doing our single crochet stitches. We're going to do 8 single crochet stitches for this circle. Okay, we're going to begin. Look, we move the needle into the hole. We pull this thread this way, and now we do this movement. Another, this is the first one. We move it into the hole, we pull out the thread, we introduce the needle in these 2. Second one. Number 3, 4, 5. You can close it a little bit more to be easier to do our single crochet stitches, okay? So you can do it. Now, 6, 7, and finally 8. Look, we have 8 single crochet stitches. Now we're going to close in this way. Look, going to pull, and here we have closed it. Always when we do a row in a circular pattern, we are going to finish all the rows with a slip stitch, and we're going to begin all the rows with a chain stitch, always. So here I'm going to do a slip stitch. Look, this is the first point that I have crocheted. So here I'm going to introduce the needle. Look, in this way. Here I introduce it, and I'm going to do my slip stitch, joining the first and last, look, point. Now we're going to begin the next row with a chain stitch. I'm going to close it more. Now in this second row, we're going to do in each point only increases, okay? Only increases. So if we have 8 single crochet stitches and we're going to do an increase in each point, we're going to have a total number of 16 single crochet stitches, okay? We're going to begin. This is our first, look, this is our first point where we are going to do our first increase. So 1, and in the same hole, look, 2. Okay, this is our first increase. Next one, 1, 2. Second increase. Here is it the another, look, introduce 1, and now in the same hole, 2. The next one here, 1, and in the same one, 2. And we're going to continue doing this until we have a total number of 16 single crochet stitches. Here I have done my 16 single crochet stitches, and you can count it. Look, this like this point that appears like change. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 in this one where I have the needle. Look, now we're going to do our slip stitch with our last point or stitch, our first stitch and our last stitch. Okay, so here is it, our first stitch. Look, I introduced the needle, and now I'm going to do the slip stitch. Now we're going to do a chain stitch. Okay, now for the next row we're going to do, here we have done 8 single crochet stitches. In the next one we have done only increases. Now we're going to do 1 single crochet stitch, 1 increase, 1 single crochet stitch, 1 increase. Okay, so here the first point, we do our first single crochet stitch. Look, 1. Now in the next one we're going to do our increase, 1, and in the same hole, 2. Now in the next one only 1 single crochet stitch. Look, and in the next one 2 single crochet stitches. Look, the next one, 1, and in the same hole, 2. Now we'll continue repeating this until we have a total number of 24 single crochet stitches. Okay, here I have done my 24 single crochet stitches. Now I'm going to do the slip stitch. Look, here is it. Look, here is it, my first point. So I'm going to do the slip stitch. Now a chain stitch. Now for this row, look something. In the first one we do 8 single crochet stitches. In the next one we have done increases. In the next one, 1 single crochet stitch, 1 increase. In this one, 2 single crochet stitches, 1 increase. If we want another row, 3 single crochet stitches, 1 increase. In the next one, 4 single crochet stitches, 1 increase. If you see, in each row we are going to increase a 1 single crochet stitch. Only you have to add a single crochet stitch in each row, and always we are going to do an increase. Okay, you can do the size of circle that you want. Okay, the only thing that you have to do is to do a single crochet stitch more. Okay, and if you see, for example, in this one we have 8, in the next one we have 16, in the next one 24, and now in this one we're going to have 32. You only have to add 8 in each row. Okay, so here we're going to crochet our 2 single crochet stitches. Look, this is the first one, and the next one it is 2, and then our increase, 1, and in the same hole, look, the same hole, our first increase, and we're going to repeat that until we have 32 single crochet stitches. Here I have done my 32 single crochet stitches. Now Here is it, our first single crochet stitch or our first point, and I'm going to do a slip stitch. And now a chain stitch, and here is it, our circle pattern. Look, you can do any amount of rows that you want, okay? If you want to do more, it's better because you practice more, okay?